Yeah! What's up, everybody? Alright, what's up, everybody? Peter Gilmore here for a late night video at 1:11 a.m. So, make a wish. Alright, I made my wish. But anyway, Peter Gilmore here for a late night video on this late Friday night. And you know what that means. It is time for another video right here on the main channel, Killer of Demons 669. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button down below on this channel and all my other channels, which are down there in my pants, otherwise known as the description box down below. And don't forget to friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, share the video all over the internet. And don't forget to tap and slap that bell and treat it like it's your fucking bitch. Smack it around a little bit. That's all you gotta do about that. So hit the bell and turn on all notifications so you don't miss a goddamn fucking thing. That's it. That's all you gotta do. And if you're not getting the notifications, then unsubscribe, resubscribe, hit the bell again. Hopefully that works. If not, then search my channels. That's all you gotta do. But it is what it is. Alright. It's Friday night. You know what that means. It is time on this late Friday night. It is time for your late night Smackdown and AEW Rampage review for July the 15th, 2022. Ready to hit the midpoint of July. Just, counting down those days and weeks. Pretty soon we'll be hitting Labor Day weekend, ladies and gentlemen. About 8 to 10 weeks away, I think. I haven't counted, but we're getting there. We're about a month and a half away from Labor Day weekend, the unofficial end of summer. So summer is slowly ending, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, already the sun's going down about 8:25 now. Officially, it's dark around 8:40, 8:45-ish. So still, we got a long time to go outside and have fun. But pretty soon, by September, it'll be going down to about 7 o'clock. And then by November, it'll be 5 o'clock when it gets officially dark. That too. But it is what it is. But enjoy the rest of your summer, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a hot one. It wasn't really hot today, which was great. Had a good breeze. It's 71 degrees outside right now. But in this house, it's like a molten fucking volcano. Oy. That's like hell. So basically, I'm living in hell. Been there before. But it's not as hot as like the 669th level of hell. That place is hotter than hotter than anything else. But it's hotter than the sun. I just put it that way. And it is what it is. So yeah, not too hot today. Tomorrow and the weekend's gonna be pretty nice. It's supposed to rain, I think, tomorrow and for the next couple of days, but then it's gonna get red hot once again next week. Ugh. 92, 94 by the end of next weekend. Ugh. It is what it is, and I'm gonna be off for a couple of days next week, so. But it is what it is, The Mrs. birthday weekend is going to be hot. I'm not talking about how she's going to look, but, and all the hot sex we're going to have next week because for her birthday, but it is what it is. That's that. But, yeah, so, the Mrs. birthday's next week, so, I expect a lot of, birthday wishes for the Mrs. And I'm not talking about you ugly, disgusting trolls. Because she doesn't care about you guys. I care less. I mean, you can call her Shrek, you can call her whatever the hell you want, but she's still my girlfriend. I'm getting laid more often than you do. That's a fact. But it is what it is. All right. On this Friday night, let's get into the review. Let's not waste any more time. But before we get into some sports news, I want to do some sports news, Mets and Yankees and stuff like that. As far as I know, the Yankees game was in the top 11th. I don't know what the hell happened. But I could care less about that. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. All right. Before we start with the sports news and then get into the review for tonight, I have to report some very sad news, and it has to deal with the prophecy. We lost a big member of the prophecy tonight. I just got this news like 10 minutes ago. Now, if you've been watching my videos over the last couple of days, Savannah came on one of my shows and said that that my good buddy Prince Idol was in the hospital. He suffered a nervous breakdown and wasn't really feeling good and wasn't doing so good. Let's put it that way. But yeah, I got a text from Savannah tonight, and I have the sad news to report that we lost Prince Idol tonight. I'm not kidding. This is not made up or anything like that. It's real shit. Yeah, I lost my buddy, man. I lost my good buddy Prince Idol tonight, and I've been kind of thinking about what how I'm gonna pay tribute to him and everything, and just a shame, and that he's been dealing with a lot of stress and stuff, and I don't know the actual cause of death as of yet. I'm trying to find out from Savannah probably later tonight or tomorrow. But yeah, she's very heartbroken. She lost her man and father to Olivia, her baby, and everything. I lost a good friend of mine. Didn't know him that well. I mean, I've had him on my show. I know him since last year. And he's been a good, probably one of my best friends next to Nick, of course, my tribal chief. Yeah, Prince Idol was, my assassin and everything, and, well, he got assassinated by God, but I shouldn't laugh about that, but, yeah, so the assassin got assassinated by, natural, I don't know, like I said, I don't know the actual cause, but yeah, Savannah's been crying, all night and texted me about this. I told the other members of the prophecy about it. I told Nick, and Nick's not handling it right now. It's not too good right now. I'm trying to keep it together, because of course he was one of my main guys and everything. It's gonna be kind of hard to kind of replace him, because it's kind of hard to replace a guy like that, who's been on my show for the last few months and everything. And I don't know how I'm gonna go on with the prophecy. I mean, I think that, it's gonna be hard for the next couple weeks and couple months in the future without Prince Idol, talking to him behind the scenes and everything about wrestling and just random shit, seeing how he's doing, and he talks to me and, sees how I'm doing and everything, but it's gonna be hard, losing a guy like him. It's like losing my brother from another mother. When he died, I lost it, and I still think about him to this day. I mean, it's 2+ years later. I lost my brother from another mother, and it's just hard to get over. So it's gonna take time to get over Prince Idol's death and everything. So, and those who don't know who Prince Idol is, he was Sean Shoes Entertainment. Yeah, I'll bring up Sean because it has to pertain to him. I'm not doing up like, oh, he's doing a little video talking about Sean. Idiots. It pertains to him, but I'm not doing a video about him. It pertains to him. Because Prince Idol was Sean's Real Entertainment's co-host for 12 years. Basically gave Sean his start and all that shit. You know, Sean screwed him, but now he joined my faction, my cause and everything. So yeah, so even though I hate this, you know, I don't talk about the guy anymore, but I will say this to Sean, because I know he's watching, I know others are watching too, that, yes, so, yeah, my condolences go out to Sean, because he lost one of his best buddies, the guy who basically made his show, and did all the graphics and all that shit. So, yeah. So yeah, Sean, if I know you're watching, because I know you do. Yeah, I feel bad for you. I'm saying this as a real person, the real Peter Gilmore. I feel bad for you. You lost a great co-host, a good friend, and that's all I gotta say about that. So yeah, so I would do this on my Metal Guy channel, my Death channel, where, you know, my music and death related video channel. But I'm gonna do it anyway because it's my main channel. So I want to take this time out to send my condolences out to Savannah and her family, and especially Prince Idol and his family. So, to Prince Idol, you were a great friend for all those months on my channel. You really gave the prophecy a good kick in the ass. And we're still gonna go, no matter what, in your memory. We're gonna kick ass, get more subs that we've been getting lately. You know, if they're fake and some are real, but it is what it is. But to you, Prince, I know you're in that wrestling ring of the sky, kicking some fucking ass and taking names. Maybe you're seeing Mike Awesome, you know. I'll get to him in a minute, because he has something to say. So, but the Prince, here's to you, my friend. Yeah. Mike, you got anything to say? Yeah, I know, Gilmore, I feel bad for you, you know, I'm sorry, you know, about your loss, and, you know, I can't believe it. He just arrived here. I didn't know I was like, what the hell are you doing here? You know, I'm like, you died? And he was like, I saw a ghost. I didn't know he died. I mean, yeah, I just found the news out. He's there. He's right there. He's right there, Mike. He's right there. Oh, hi, Prince. Oh, sorry, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, Mike, be easy, okay? So, but anyway, you know, I'm gonna hang out with him. We're gonna put people through tables and everything like that. So, Savannah, you know, I feel bad for you and Prince's family. It's Mike Awesome, because you know I'm awesome. I just want to say my condolences out to your family and everything. You know. Okay, Mike. Go hang out with Prince and Jerome. Go have a hardcore match. Just let me know how it is, right? Okay, Gilmore, you have a good show. I apologize for your friend. I'll take good care of him. You better, Mike. But it is what it is, so, yeah. That's it. So, once again, condolences go out to Prince Idol's family and Savannah and Olivia. It's a shame. It's a real shame. I don't know how I'm going to finish this video out. I really don't know. But I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to finish this video because if I don't finish it, you know, Prince will be, you know, knocking, talk to me from heaven. Like, finish the show, Gilmore! I'm like, okay. But it is what it is, and that's that. And once again, this is not fake shit. I'm just letting you know, it's not fake. He's actually dead. I mean, really dead. That's that. Alright, we got the Shadow Queen. The Tribal Queen. The Prophecy Queen, whatever you want to call her. We got Lauren in the chat, and, yeah, Lauren's not taking it too well either. She lost her, best friend. And, that's that. She says, happy birthday, Rosa. Well, next week is her birthday, but thank you anyway. I'll tell you said that. Yes, it's true. My Bubba is gone. Yeah. I couldn't believe it. I thought it was a joke at first, but Savannah was like crying up a storm. And calling and texting me and stuff. I'm like, damn, man. It's just sad. Just very, very, very sad. Yeah, so Lauren lost her best friend. She, both of them kind of grew up together, wrestling and everything. She introduced me to him. Those who don't know, is Prince Idol, PJ, with all the other, monikers he used to go by back in the day. So that's who Prince Idol is. So he's Sean's Entertainment's co-host for 12 years. But move on. Excuse me. So yeah, Lauren, I feel bad for you, and I apologize. Yeah, I feel bad. I feel real bad for Lauren. Lauren lost her dad. Now she lost one of her best friend, her Bubba. Not Hubba Bubba, but Bubba. But just sad, just very sad. Yeah, crying emojis, heartbreak. Yeah, it's just hard to see. To find out that one of your best friends passed away, or your family member passed away, or your dog or cat passed away, and shit like that. It's not a good feeling. I've lost best friends before that I was shocked to find out they died. My long time ago, my best friend Eddie died. I didn't know about it, so one of my other friends, Alex, came up to my house and was like, "Yo, you hear Eddie died?" I'm like, "No. When did this happen?" So I just came from his parents' house, and they told me. I was like, wow. So that kind of shook me up, and then I went to the funeral and I just lost it because he was one of my best friends from my younger days. And this happened in 2001, by the way, when my friend Eddie died. He died of a drug overdose, so not a good thing. And then losing my grandmother a couple of years after that hurt. And then my grandfather, my mom's side, he died I think about 10 years ago. So that kind of hurt. And I don't take death lightly because I hate going to funerals because I can't deal with it being there. And then in 2019, I lost my cat Cookie. We all remember Cookie. Some of you do, some of you don't. I mean, if you do, go back a couple of years of my videos. Go back to like 2019-ish era. And I had Cookie on, I think, a few times. Maybe in 2018, I think, too. 2018, 2017. Yeah. So, yeah, but I still have the wrestling cat. Zuzu's still here. I've had it for a long time. About 8 years now. 9 years are going on now. Right, Bubby? Zuzu, how you doing? Wrestling cat, how you doing? Yeah. I think the wrestling cat's feeling bad that Prince Idol's dead, too. So. Not a good feeling, ladies and gentlemen. Not a good feeling. So yeah, I lost Cookie in 2019. And then, right after the Super Bowl in 2020, I lost my brother from another mother, Rose's brother, my brother-in-law, and that hurts. It still hurts to this day. Just celebrated his birthday, as of this video, 12 days ago, like about a week and a half ago. It was his 44th birthday. So, cried up a storm that day. But, you have to move on eventually. So, it hurts, Prince Idol's death hurts me right now. I'm still thinking about him right now. All the craziness that he did back on whose show. So that's that. First my dad and now my Bubba. Yeah. Lauren says lost my pop in 2020. Now my Bubba in 2022. Just been a very bad year of people dying. James Caan just died a few days ago. Tony Sirico, Paulie Walnuts just died. Carlos Santana freaking fainted at a concert. It's crazy stuff, man, this year. It's crazy stuff. I mean, we lost Betty White. We lost Bob Saget. You never know when you're gonna kick that bucket. And you know, it's like that "Saving Me" video by Nickelback. Yeah, I like Nickelback. So what? I love that video. It's like one of my favorite Nickelback songs. "Saving Me" from I think the third album. You know, when the video of with the countdown to your death thing, I call it, the extinction countdown. You know, we don't have that. You don't see it above my head or anything like that. Like counting down how many days and hours and minutes and shit like that until we actually die. But just a shame. Just a shame. Yeah. Sorry about your loss there, Lauren. Sorry about that. 74th birthday was on July the 6th, so it's 10 days ago. That sucks. My condolences to your family there, Lauren. Lauren says, mine too. Okay. So yeah, so those of you just tuning in, Prince Idol just passed away about an hour or so ago. So I'm kind of trying to keep my composure. So just a shame. That's it. That's that. All right, let's finish. Let's actually get some positive news. Let's get some positive news. Let's just do this. This video will be in tribute to my good buddy Prince Idol. So this one goes to you, buddy. So, like I said, it is time right now for your Smackdown and Rampage review for July the 15th, 2022. And that's that. Quick Mets note, they got canceled today because it supposedly rained in Chicago today. I mean, it did during, right before game time. They canceled it, and then, like, 4 o'clock, it's like, hey, it's not raining. So they fucking canceled the game. Tomorrow they got a split doubleheader. Another fucking doubleheader from the Mets, and, you know, the Mets are kings of the doubleheader. So, yeah. So the Mets play tomorrow, doubleheader, 2:20 first game. That game will be on Pix 11, Channel 11 here in the States. Oh, not the States, sorry, the New York area, New Jersey area, or whatever channel you get, the Mets. Taiwan Walker should be an all-star, pitching game 1. And then Mad Max Scherzer tomorrow night, game 2. That game will be on SNY. And then the finale on Sunday at 2 p.m. David Peterson will be on the mound. We'll see what happens with all that. As far as the New York Skankies go, well, they were playing the Red Sox at home. Red Sox had a 2-0 lead, and Mr. Stanton, Giancarlo Stanton, hit one of his steroid home runs, making it 3-2. And then Bobby Dalbec hit a home run, making it 4-3. And then, as usual, when you get to the 9th inning, you know the Yankees are going to come back, usually. So, yeah, the Yankees came back, tied it up in the 9th. They go to extra innings, and that last time I actually checked, it was top of the 11th with that. Now, let me see if I can find it. Right. Let me see if the Yankees won tonight. Probably did. Knowing the Skankies, they probably won tonight. Let's see here. I don't know how you lose 2-3 to the Reds. Go figure that one out. How do you lose to the fucking Reds 2-3? You know why? Because you're the Yankees and you suck. You can't beat the worst team in the league. And you're the Yankees. You use all those steroids. But it is what it is. Well, the Yankees lost tonight. Good job, Red Sox. Good job. Red Sox won 5-4. I think. Let me see how what inning it ended. I think it was in 11 innings. All right, it was on 11 innings. There you go. Yeah. So we got that. So the Yankees lost tonight. Yankees lose. Thank you. Thank you, Red Sox. Thank you. That lead is going down. I know they still have like a 12, 13 game lead, but still, Yankees have lost three out of 4 games. Really, I think they lost the last 10 games. They have lost 4 over the last 6 games. You're 4-6 in the last 10 games. Right now, they have a 12-game lead over the Tampa Bay Rays. And it was 15.5 before. They're showing cracks. They're showing cracks. By the end of this weekend, that lead could be 10. And then who knows what's going to happen in the second half, depending what Mr. Cashman does in the trade deadline, and what Mr. Billy Epler and Uncle Stevie does with the Mets. And how about those freaking Baltimore Orioles? God damn, they're at 500 right now. They had a 10-game winning streak. Otaku's going fucking nuts. But they lost tonight. I think they finally lost. Because the last 10 they were 9-1. So I think they lost tonight. They're 17 games out. But yeah, Otaku's happy. But then again, it is what it is. Why am I in the national? Alright, so the Yankees got a 12-game lead. And that's going to disappear, hopefully, in the second half. But we'll see what happens to that. Alright, go to the National League. Mets have a 2-game lead over the JD's Braves. The Braves won again tonight. Because they're playing the goddamn Nationals, who stink! No wonder they have an 8-game losing streak, because they stink! And they're rebuilding. They're probably going to lose Josh Bell in the trade deadline. Maybe he comes to the Mets. Who knows? Or Nelson Cruz might come to the Mets. Or maybe Trey Mancini from Baltimore. But now that Baltimore won 10 in a row, his trade value kind of went down. And now that douchebag from Kansas City, what's his name? Benettini? Whatever it is. He's on the can't play list because KC's facing Toronto this weekend, and you can't play if you're not tested for you haven't been vaccinated. So sucks to be you. And a lot of Met fans want him. I'm like, why? Why? Why would you want a bum that hasn't been vaccinated? Fuck him. I know DeGrom I don't think is vaccinated, or he is. I don't know, but. And DeGrom's probably got one more rehab start to go. It's not really a rehab start. It's a camp start, they're calling it, next week. That's after the All-Star break, because the minor leagues are going on their All-Star break on Sunday, too. So, but DeGrom is slated to probably pitch next Sunday against San Diego, or, which I think he should, against the Yankees on July 26th, and then probably Max Scherzer maybe the 27th, depending on what the pitching matchup will be when they come back from the All-Star break, July the 22nd, against the Padres at home. So, we'll see. I mean, everybody's going to be on regular rest, so we'll see what happens with that. But once again, the Mets have a 2-game lead over the Braves, who won tonight. Philadelphia also won tonight. They are 9 games back. And that's pretty much it for that. For those of you wondering, if Otaku's wondering, Baltimore's in the playoff race at the moment, 2.5 back of the final wildcard spot. Remember, there's 6 wildcards this year. Actually, not 6. 6 teams go to the playoffs this year. Division winners and I believe 3 wild cards, or 2 wild cards. I think it's 2 or 3 wild cards. I forget. I think it's 2 or 3, but it doesn't matter. But yeah, anyway, the Orioles are 2.5 back. Whoop the goddamn do. Yankees are still the. Let me check this. Yankees are still the best team in baseball, 62-28. But still, you can't beat the Reds. You can't even. Really, the Astros have that number because the assholes. I mean, the Astros. That's that. As far as the Mets go, they are the second best team in the National League. They are, let's see here, 3.5 back of the Dodgers for best record in the league and home field advantage. That's pretty much it. So, we'll see what happens with all that. So, yeah, Mets got a split doubleheader tomorrow. Yankees play tomorrow night on Fox. If the weather cooperates tomorrow, we'll see. Excuse me. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. All right, let's so that's it for that. Okay, Lauren says thanks. You're welcome. And that's it. All right, let's get to some wrestling because that's what Prince would have done. So once again, this video is dedicated to the life and memory of Prince Idol. So we go from there. All right, so let's get to your SmackDown review. Let's talk about SmackDown. SmackDown fucking sucked tonight. Holy shit. What is going on with SmackDown lately? SmackDown hasn't been good the last few weeks. It's starting to become like Raw. And by the way, I did a video about... Yeah, I'll tell... I can't do it right now. I'm live. I can't tell him right now. But she wants me to break it to Tony from Revere. Yeah, I'll probably put it... If he's still live by the time I finish this, I will tell him. But, you know, it is what it is, and that's that. So I'll get to that in a little bit. But yeah, I did a video about a day or two ago. We talked about WWE Raw going TV 14 on this Monday night. Well, there's an update to that story. I was gonna do a video about it, but I figured, like, you know, I already said it, so I'm not gonna delete the video. So I'm gonna leave the TV 14 video up on my Peter fucking Gilmore channel, which you can watch on the channel. Link to the channels down below. So WWE's not going TV 14 just yet. But in the future, they will. They're not going on July, this Monday night. They will not be TV 14. They'll still be PG, but in the future, they will be going TV 14. And Vince McMahon yelled at a bunch of writers the other day because they can't write PG. So I still think it's, you know, it's great, but, you know, 14 years too late. No wonder your ratings stink. I think somebody, Joe Cronin was joking, like, oh, it took him took him a few years to find out they had to listen to me because I was quitting. Now Raw's going TV 14. Or somebody like Stephanie McMahon or Triple H said, hey, you know what, our ratings stink. Let's get rid of our fucking PG writers and let's get some writers that can actually fucking write actual storylines for a TV 14 product. So, we'll probably see changes here and there, but not a full turn to TV 14 until they actually make the announcement, hey, we're going TV 14 tonight. But not going to be Monday night, but in the future it will. So that's that. So, just to let you guys know, all that. Alright. So, SmackDown tonight, like I said, stunk. 2 weeks away from SummerSlam. And I'm not even looking forward to SummerSlam. I am not. I think Forbidden Door crushed that. It already crushed SummerSlam. And I think Ring of Honor, Death Before Dishonor next Saturday is going to crush SummerSlam. Crush it. Because they got a way better card than fucking SummerSlam right now. Besides Roman and Brock. That's it. That's the only thing SummerSlam has. Roman versus Brock for the final time. Because you know, nothing is ever final in wrestling. Especially retirement. Right there, Ric Flair. Shawn Michaels. Everybody else who retired and came back. I'm not retired. So, That's that. All right, so like I said, 2 weeks away from SummerSlam. I mean, does anything else matter right now? Does anything else matter out the hype going into that? But it is what it is, and that's it. Just give me a second, I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. I had a text from Lauren. I had to look at. Yeah, I will do that. That's it. All right. So we are live from the Amway Center in Orlando, Florida. The home, the former home of the Thunderdome. Remember that? We all remember the Thunderdome days, don't we? I can't believe we went through that and WWE survived that. It wasn't really good, but you know, there's some good shows during the Thunderdome era, but still. You had to do it somehow. Alright, so yeah. So we'll see what happens this week. We're supposed to find out the big announcement tonight was the special guest referee for the Usos. We the ones, like the prophecy is, we the ones. And the Street Profits. That was a main part of the show tonight. Who is the special referee gonna be? And I have to say one thing to Vince McMahon and the WWE and Bruce and everybody. What the fuck? Really? You get that guy? That guy? You get that guy to be the referee? I mean, you couldn't get Austin, you couldn't get somebody else? You had to get fucking Jarrett? Oh, because it's Nashville, right? Fucking idiots. Fucking Jarrett. I would have done a video right after that announcement, but I was too busy. So, but yeah, fucking Jarrett, Vince, really? To be the referee? You know he's not going to be referee, because probably Roman and Paul are in his back pocket right now. I still think the Usos are going to win. I really do. I really do not want to see the Street Profits win the unified tag belts. I mean, who are they going to face, really? I mean, come on. Who are they going to face? The New Day? Been there, done that. The Viking Raiders? Maybe. I really don't want to see the Viking Raiders win those belts next. I don't. Jinder my balls and Shiggy! No. Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode! Excuse me. Don't know, because we don't know what's going on with Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode. You know, Ziggler came back last week. This past Monday, I should say. And I don't know what he's doing with Theory. Or what he's doing in general. And I don't really care. So, if the Street Profits win, I personally don't care. There is no tag team division. At all. And men or women, there is no tag team division. At all. I just think the Usos should hold them for life. You know, they're already at 1 year, about to hit 1 year, I think this coming Monday or Tuesday. So it'll be 1 year total reign as tag team champions. So, and Roman's about to hit 700, I think, in the next week or two. And he ain't losing anytime soon. Especially to Drew McIntyre at Clash of the Castle. I don't think he's going to lose. I think he's going to go at least... I think he's going to go over 800 by the time he actually really loses. Probably to Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 39. If that match even happens. But who knows? Who knows? It could be Roman versus The Rock at WrestleMania 39. That was the original idea. Now Cody Rhodes or somebody else wins the Royal Rumble, like, hey, we're gonna face Roman and lose. Probably, but you never know. It'll probably be Cody and it'll suck. And then Cody's gonna go on a nice little reign. But nobody will care about. I wonder why he went TV-14, right, Cody? Probably went whispering in Vince's ear, let's go TV14. Probably whispering in Vince and Stephanie and Triple H's ear. And Stephanie is like, hi, Steph, by the way. I was like, oh, let's go TV14. Our ratings stink. We're desperate. But it is what it is, and that's pretty much it. Alright, let's get into it. Let's not waste any time. So, like I said, we're at the Amway Center in Orlando, Florida, with our commentary team of Mitchell Cole and the great one himself, Pat fucking McAfee. And speaking of Pat McAfee, Michael Cole's in the ring to start the show. He introduces his good buddy, Pat McAfee, who signed a multi-year extension to stay in the WWE as the color commentator, and I assume wrestler too. That's pretty damn good, because I like SmackDown's commentary. I hate Raw, but SmackDown pretty damn good. I love Pat McAfee on commentary. He's great. Like a breath of fresh air. So anyway, Pat talks about how special it is to be here. I like this line. It's like, Orlando, I want to be inside you. I'm like, oh my god, that's TV14. That's not PG. Or as Truth would say, I don't think that's PG. Yeah, I bet you would like to be inside Orlando there, Pat. I like to be inside my girlfriend too, but, you know, she's sleeping right now. That's not PG either. But it is what it is. So we get a nice Pat chant. So he thanks the fans for putting up with Corey Graves the last 2 weeks. Then he says, bum-ass Corbin, being an idiot last week, complete with a video of him and Corey jamming to Shinsuke Nakamura's epic theme song. Even though Pat does it way better. So then he talks about how him and Corbin grew up together. They were roommates before they came to the WWE. They played with the Indianapolis Colts and shit like that. And Pat says, I knew Corbin wasn't really going to be anything special. So he says, I'm going to prove at SummerSlam that Corbin's an asshole and he's not anything special. Then Corbin appears on the Titantron. He says he's ready to beat up Pat, but he's going to wait to do it at SummerSlam. Pussy. So they go back to Pat. Pat's not even impressed at this fucking garbage promo that Corbin put on. And that's basically it. So I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. That's it. I think it'll be a good match, but still I think Pat will win. If Corbin fucking wins, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Why would you make him win? Makes no fucking sense. It's like saying, oh, why did Vince McMahon beat Pat McAfee at WrestleMania? Makes no sense to me. Made no sense. Made no sense. He beat Theory, that was good, but then he loses to Vince McMahon in like 5 minutes. Made no sense to me there. But it is what it is. Alright. So after that, we go to, Pat McAfee does an epic introduction to the Smackdown Women's Champion, Liv Morgan, who's in her first match of the night, taking on Natalya, who has major nuclear heat. Surprised they didn't release her. But anyway, this is a Champions Contenders match. Why can't you just call it a #1 Contenders match? Why did you get rid of that, just of saying that? Makes no fucking sense. You know what else also makes sense? Gibson and Drake, the Grizzled Young Veterans, they changed their name to Jagger, Reed, and I forgot the first guy's name, the other guy's name, something Fowler. So it's Reed and Fowler now, not Gibson and Drake. That's done. So now the Grizzled Young Veterans, or the Dyad, are now going to be called Reed and Fowler. Sounds like a law firm. A really bad law firm. Hey, what lawyer you got? Reed and Fowler! They suck! Not like Jacoby and Myers. But I digress. So yeah, just wanted to point that out. That's something that makes no sense. So anyway, this match is alright. It kind of went back and forth. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice tonight. I have a cold. I don't know why, but I'm sniffling and I got a cough. I got COVID! No, I don't have COVID. I don't have COVID. I don't have the symptoms, so I don't have it. Rosa thought she had it the other day. Because she was she was really sick. She had food poisoning and cramps and just like aches and pains. So she took one of our home COVID tests. We have one left. That was really mine, but I don't want to use it right now. I'd rather just go to a doctor. Because I don't want to do it by myself. I don't want to like stick it right up my nose. And it comes out my freaking, my eyeball or something like that. You don't want to see that. Unless you actually went into that freaky shit. But yeah, Rosa took a at-home COVID test, and thankfully she's negative. Fuck COVID. Fuck it. You fuck you, COVID. Fuck you. Tony Soprano. Fuck you. So that's the good news. Rosa is negative for COVID. And as far as I go, I'm immortal. I can't get diseases. I get sick, but I get better in like a few days to at most a week or two, depending on how sick I get. Because I have the immune system like Wolverine. I'm a fucking mutant. No, I'm not a mutant, but I'm a sexy guy. I'm your sexy beast. Like Jericho, but he's a wizard. I'm your sexy beast. Bring up to Chris Jericho, by the way. The Painmaker. That's that. So we get that. Alright, so like I said, Natalya and Liv Morgan, was an okay match. Nothing great. They fight on the apron. Morgan's codebreaker gets blocked. And then, Natalya kind of like catapults her into the ring post face first. Ow! Nobody wants to, no, don't mess up her pretty face. But anyway. But Morgan gets out of an over-the-shoulder backbreaker. Starts beating up Natalya. Then a fruit roll-up gets a near fall. And then he backstabs her with her feet instead of her knees. Rocks Natalya, but she hits a quick German suplex. And then Liv pulls her off the ropes but gets caught in a sit-out powerbomb for a near fall. Then Natalya locks in the ankle lock. Liv counters it, sends Natalya into the corner to break the hold. Then she hits Oblivion. And actually Natalya sold it this time. 1, 2, 3. Liv Morgan gets the win in about 9 minutes. Still, decent match. Next week, Liv and Ronda Rousey will have a face-off. That should be fun. I'm not even looking forward to that match because we all know who's going to win. Obviously, Ronda. I have a feeling that if they... it's going to be Ronda Rousey and guess who at Clash of the Castle? You know who. Horseface Charlotte Flair, for those of you who don't know. She's coming back, probably at SummerSlam or after SummerSlam. And possibly Bayley, too, but Bayley's going to be on the Raw brand to face Bianca Belair. And there you go. Bayley will come back, but not on SmackDown, sadly. It would be nice to see Ronda Rousey and Bayley, but Ronda would just beat the shit out of Bayley. So, it makes sense to put Bayley on Raw to get back in her feud with Bianca that really never finished. So Bianca won the title the first time. She beat Bayley, and then Bayley hurt her knee, and now she's been out for like over a year now. So really it should finish, and Bayley should beat Bianca for the... How many times she held that damn Raw Women's Championship? Damn, 3, 4 times? This might be her 4th reign as champ. I could be wrong. But yeah, I would have Bayley beat Bianca, and then Bianca would still be in the title picture. Becky would still be there. Asuka, if they keep Asuka, who knows? So at this point, I don't know. Io's still around. Why? Unless there's a last-minute offer that's like, hey, you want to be on the main roster? We'll give you main roster money. Don't go back to Japan. And Io's like, fuck you. I like cats. I'm going to bring back my family. And then go fuck Peter Gilmore. Long time. And then we eat sushi. No. It is what it is. My third wife, Io Shirai. Love her. Love her. She's my baby. And that's it. Let me move on. Alright, so Liv gets the win. Match I gave 2.25 out of 5 stars. And that's that. Alright, got a comment came in from Savannah. I'm sorry, Savannah, for your loss. She says, yes, he has passed away today. He had a seizure in his sleep. Yeah. And she put his real name, like if you see it in the live chat now or on the live replay, that's who he is. That's his real name. So, yeah, so Savannah, my condolences go out to you. Sadly, you lost your man and the father of Olivia. So, my condolences go out to you, and once again, to Prince. And once again, it is not fake. It is not fake. It's coming from Savannah right now. Savannah is in the chat, so take it up with her. I'm just a messenger. So, that's that. All right. After that, after the match, Kayla Braxton, looking fucking hot, as always. She has an interview with Liv and ask her about her victory over Natalya not being as dominant as Ronda Rousey's was last week. What? Ronda with a dominant victory last week? On one leg? Come on, Kayla. You're better than that. Come on. Come on! Anyway, Liv says, I'm used to being the underdog, but after SummerSlam, you can still call me the SmackDown Women's Champion. That remains to be seen. Well, that's that. Alright, after that, we go to the back with the other interviewer, Megan Moore-On. And her guest is Mr. Money in the Bank, Austin Theory, who says, I'm ready for anyone, and I know people don't like me. And then of all people, my name is Paul Heyman comes in, and it's like, tells Megan, Spanish Hawker, get out of here. So he talks about how he likes the theory of Theory cashing in, but doesn't want to leave him to blow his chance if he cashes in on Roman or Brock. So he offers Theory the chance to work together and set up a actually scheduled match with Brock or Roman, most likely Roman. And he's like, imagine the prestige, the old name and lights and shit like that. The moment and the money if Theory just doesn't cash in at all at SummerSlam. So he's like, you know, I'm like, easy there, Paul. Anyway, Theory says, I'm still cashing in at SummerSlam, and I'm going to become the youngest unified, undisputed champion. And then I can fire you. I can hire you as my special counsel, and then fire you right after that. Such a great guy you are, Austin Theory. Such a great guy. I'm going to win. I'm going to hire Paul Heyman as my special counsel, and then the next night, I'm going to fire his ass. Oh, God. Weird. Really? Really? Riley! Jimmy! That's that. Alright, so I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars. Then we go back to the ring. We have the music of the War Machine. I mean, the Viking Raiders, or the vicious Viking Raiders. But they come out and they look black. Oh, it's not the Viking Raiders. It's the New Day! Or as they call themselves, the New Raid. Basically cosplaying as Vikings, or really bad cosplayers from God of War. Kratos are probably like, fuck these guys. I'm the God of War. Come here, boy. If you play God of War 4, and there will be a God of War 5 coming out. I don't know what they're going to do next. I mean, if you play God of War 4 on the PlayStation 4 or 5, whichever one you have, yeah, that storyline, it was good, a good game, but still. I mean, what can you do next with Kratos? We can have his boy grow up to be like Kratos, and then you're playing as the boy, his son, the whole game, and then you have bits and pieces of Kratos like an old fart, still banging big titty women in that fucking game. I mean, what other gods can you kill? I mean, you already killed Zeus and like 3 of them. Let's kill Titan. Oh, wait, did that. Let's kill Hercules. Yeah. Speaking of Hercules and Thor coming out. Oh, boy. Oh, did I spoil the Thor movie for you people? I'm sorry. Well, yeah, I seen it, and then, I seen it. It's very good. I will say that, but, yeah. But, I won't spoil much of it, but, yeah, Thor and Hercules. Interesting. I was hoping we see Kevin Sorbo, like make an appearance as Hercules, but, you know. Sorbo! And then next thing you know, Xena comes out. You know? No, did I just do Tatanka? I just probably woke my neighbor now. I'm like, oh, what? Like, yay! It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Yay! Sorry. Go to sleep. I'm sorry. I was yelling and screaming up like an Indian. But yeah, that would be kind of funny. Thor versus Hercules versus Xena. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think Kevin Sorbo would want to play Hercules anymore, or Lucy Lawless play Xena anymore. Those days are done. Back in the 90s, when actually Sorbo and Lucy Lawless were like icons. Not anymore. They're old farts. Imagine Lucy Lawless playing Xena now. Like how old is she? Like 60? But man, was she hot back in the day. Good lord, she had amazing tatas. And what's her name? Gwendolyn. What was her sidekick's name? Gwendolyn, Caroline. I don't know. But yeah, she was hot too. And then the other chick that played her one of her main villains. Damn, was she hot. They had a lot of hot chicks on that show. And in Hercules, too. Not Sorbo, because Sorbo fucking sucks. But anyway, we move on. So the New Day come out, dressed as the Viking Raiders. It was like, oh, my name is Ivar the Smart, or whatever. I'm like, shut up. This is boring. I was getting like, I was ready to shoot myself. But, not really, but... Anyway, Xavier Woods excellently talks like a pirate because he can't do accents. Oh yeah, you can cosplay pretty damn good, but you can't do a fucking Viking impression. Arrgh. So to prepare for this, they played a lot of Assassin's Creed. Which ones actually? I mean, not all of them are great. The last couple have been pretty decent. I think Black Flag's the one I don't really like, and I have that one. I have all the Assassin's Creeds, except for the newest one, Valhalla. I don't have that one yet. And if you even know it's on PlayStation 5, and I don't have a PlayStation 5 just yet. But I will be getting it when it goes down in price, and it's actually available. I keep trying to get it on Best Buy or Amazon. It's all sold out. Fuck! But I will be getting it hopefully by my birthday. Because I want to play fucking Resident Evil 9, Final Fantasy 7.2, and Part 1. Well, Part 1, yeah, Part 1 I can play on... I already have. I have Part 1. I beat that game already. But I want to play a lot of the PlayStation 5 stuff. Especially Resident Evil 4, the HD... the remake of Resident Evil 4, which looks freaking great. With new levels and good shit, man, good shit. Can't wait for that. I can't wait for Resident Evil 4 remake to come out. I played Resident Evil 2, beat that. Too easy. Resident Evil 3, that was fucking hard. That was fucking hard as fuck. Especially when you had to face Nemesis so many fucking times. And get all the special equipment trying to kill him, and you get the case and everything like you did in Resident Evil 3, the original version. Get all the special weapons, your guns and stuff. Unlimited ammo, which was probably the best part of that game, when you can actually, you beat him like, I think like the third or fourth time, you get unlimited ammo, which is... Because in the remake, you don't get a lot of ammo in that game. I don't know why they did that. How can you have a Resident Evil game and you basically need ammo, and you don't have, and they just take half the ammo away, unless you get the unlimited ammo thing from killing Nemesis a few times. The crafting system was just, it pissed me off. Especially in Resident Evil 8 and 7. 7 and 8, what? The crafting system was just fucking dumb. I hate that. You have to get certain weapons to get a fucking grenade. Or a super grenade or some shit like that. I just hate the crafting system in that game. It's like in Evil... No, not Evil Dead. What was that game? Not The Last of Us. What was the other one? The Evil Within. Part 1 and 2, by the way. Crafting system was just bad. And I still beat both the game. I beat both games. And I beat The Last of Us 1 and 2. Took me a while, but I beat it. Didn't take me that long to finish Final Fantasy VII. I remember downloading that game, and then the first week and a half, beat the game. With the ultimate weapons, too. Didn't have to cheat either. I didn't cheat. I don't cheat in many games. The only game I actually cheated in was Final Fantasy IX. Because I had a strategy guide. And I had to get the ultimate weapon. The ultimate, more ultimate than ultimate weapon to beat the final boss. So you don't have the Excalibur 2? And if you get up, you can't really get up to level 99 in that game, which I don't know why, unless you really, really, really farm and play that game endlessly. Get up to level 99 and get all the summons, all the ultimate equipment, and magic and all the abilities. It takes a long time to get all that. And then in Final Fantasy X with the Crystalian, was that 10? Yeah, 10 was even harder to get all that and get level 99. But I did that, I beat that. But the stupid ability system was just, you know, when you had to get all your characters, get all the abilities they can get, and then going to other things, it's just weird. And then 12, Final Fantasy 12 was just fucking long. Too long. Why? Because you had to do all the hunts, get all the abilities, get all the ultra equipment before you face the last boss. Just too long. 13, I actually, some people don't like 13. I actually like 13. Not my favorite of the game. My favorite is Final Fantasy VI. We all know why. Kefka! Ready, Kefka? I love Final Fantasy VI. I love it. Probably my favorite in the series. 6, then 7, then 4, then 9, then 13. Then 15. 15 is good. A little bit long, but still good. And then the remake of Final Fantasy 7 is just good. The remake of 8, which wasn't even a remake. It was just redone. It's basically the same game. It's just, they just call it, Final Fantasy 8 remade. Or revisited, whatever they call it. Same game. And then you could actually now, if you have a PlayStation 4 or 5, you could actually play Final Fantasy 9. Which I think is the funnest game in the whole series. Very good. Really good game. I love that game. Like I said, it's not my favorite. My favorite is 6, then 7, because of Sephiroth, of course. Then 9. Well, actually, then 6, 7, 4, 9, 13, 10, then 15. I'll actually maybe I'll switch 15 and 10. Don't talk to me about 13-2. Don't talk to me about 13-3. Or Lightning Returns, which was garbage. Or anything else after 13.1. Don't talk to me about Final Fantasy X2, because that sucked. I don't like sequels in series. Like, oh, we're gonna have Resident Evil Part 3.1. Why? Let's make it just a different game. Just call it Resident Evil 4. And I like games that continue on from the last game. I like that. I don't like new games that just go in a different direction. I'm like Resident Evil 5. And then 6, why was 6 even made? 6 had no fucking point. I hate Resident Evil 6. I hate it. Almost as much as I hate Resident Evil Origins. Not Origins, what is that stupid game? Outbreak. I hate Outbreak. But it is what it is. Some of the Resident Evil games on different platforms they're good. Now the original 4 Resident Evil games, very good. 5, I didn't really like that much. It's good, but not great. 6 stunk. 7's pretty damn good. 8 Village is pretty damn good. Then the remakes are pretty damn good. A remake of the remake of 1, the HD remastered one, Resident Evil 0, like that. Then the remake of 2, it's okay. With a little bit of new stuff. Resident Evil 3 remake, new stuff, great. Graphics, great. And I just can't wait for Resident Evil 4 remake to come out. And then eventually Resident Evil 9. Which, I don't know what's going to happen with Resident Evil 9. If Chris Redfield's still going to be in the game, if you play Resident Evil 8, you know what happens. But it is what it is. Alright, I went on a tangent to talk about video games. Yeah, I might talk about video games someday in different videos. Maybe that's top 10 video games video coming up. That's it. But anyway, so they prepared for their cosplay, playing a lot of Assassin's Creed, and watch all of the Thor movies, including the last one. And he goes, yes, even the new one, which is Thor: Love and Thunder, which is pretty damn good. Not great, but still good. I think it's way better than Ragnarok. You know, a lot of people saying Ragnarok was good. I mean, that's your opinion. My opinion matters the most. Still, pretty damn good. Whoops, I want to do that. I almost clicked out the video. Oh, good. Anyway, and seems that worked. Then the real Viking Raiders came out. The new they called them ugly, and they blow one of those fake Viking horns. Which brings out Ginger My Balls and Shiggy to beat up the Viking Raiders down in the aisleway. So I guess Jinder Mahal is now a face now. When was he ever a face? 3MB? I don't like Jinder My Balls as a face. I think he's better off as a heel. It is what it is. So it looks like we're going to get a triple threat match, maybe a SummerSlam between these 3 boring as fuck teams. There's your tag team division. Garbage. And that's it. So I gave that 2.25 out of 5 stars, and that's it. Alright, then we go to back with Megan, was it? No, it was Kayla. And her guest is Walter, the Intercontinental Champion, and his good buddy, Ludwig Kaiser! Or Marcel Barthel for you dumb people at home. Walter starts continuing yelling at Marcel Barthel for losing last week to Shinsuke. We see what happened. He lost, and he got chopped to pieces. So he's still pissed off. Starts yelling at him in German. It's like, I don't know how to speak German. Ein, So then Walter in German tells Ludwig to zip down his jacket. So he's about to do it, and then Gunther's like, take it too long. And then he just like rips the freaking jacket open, chops the fuck out of him again. And Kayla's like, looked like she saw a ghost, like something like Ludwig Kaiser's soul came out of his body. He's like, oh my god! But great reaction though. I liked it. So I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. I thought it was actually good, but it is what it is. All right, then we get a look back at classy Lacey Evans, turning a heel last week, laying out Aaliyah with the woman's right. So we got that. So we were supposed to get a match, the match that was supposed to happen last week. So we get it again this week. But once again, Lacey comes out, has to play her goddamn theme song again, which sucks. So Lacey gets in the ring, brags about herself again. Then she apologizes for what she said last week, but the fans don't give two shits. So Lacey gets pissed again, then tells us so we can all go fuck ourselves and go to hell. Then she just throws the mic away and then leaves. And then poor freaking hot as fuck Aaliyah, bougie, just stands there looking at the ref. The ref's like, I don't know. And then Aaliyah just stands there doing nothing. Couldn't you just get on the mic and say, bitch, get the fuck back in the ring? I didn't come out here just to look pretty. I came out here to fight. And even though I'm gonna get my ass kicked, I'm gonna still fight you. So get in this fucking ring, bitch. That's what I would have said. Says, I'm not getting paid to just stand here and look pretty. It's like, I'm gonna get my money, I'm gonna probably get my butt kicked, then I'm gonna go to Titus Catering and have a mean old steak with Titus. Pretty much. And that's that. So, match I gave a dub because pointless. That's that. Alright, after that we go to Drew McIntyre and Ridge Holland. Waste of time this was. We had Sheamus fella and Butch at ringside. Butch acting like a fool, grabbing the freaking ring bell, and Sheamus like, give me that! Don't touch that! And Butch's like, give me that back! Ding 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 ding! So the match actually starts. Drew's like, okay. Beats the fuck out of Ridge Holland, and really pissing off Sheamus. And Michael Cole's like, oh, let's see what happens when you fucking piss him off. So Drew hits white noise, then the Glasgow Kiss headbutt, and then Sheamus got really pissed and threw the fucking shillelagh at Michael Cole. Didn't hit him, sadly. As Pat McAfee's like, I got your back. I caught it with my right hand. Good catch there, sir. You can play for the Mets. That's that. Speaking of that, when they were hyping up the All-Star game. Mitchell Cole mentioned Pete Alonso on the Mets, and then Pat McAfee was like, any of the Mets playing in that series? And Michael Cole's like, yeah, I think they got 4 members of the team playing. So somebody watches the Mets, eh, Michael Cole? I still think you're a shitty announcer, but you like the Mets. You get bonus points. Not many bonus points. You get like a half a point. What it is. So Drew hits the Glasgow Kiss headbutt. Then he hits white noise. Then he sets up for the Claymore. Boom, hits it. 1, 2, 3. Good night, Ridge Holland. Go play with your shillelagh with Sheamus and Butch. That's it. 3.5 minute match. Match I gave 2 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it. Don't care. Alright, then we get a long as fuck Raw recap. Basically of Brock Lesnar talk about Roman and Hogs and Paul Heyman coming out, stuff like that. Then him taking out Austin Theory and Alpha Academy. So that's that. And then we go to Megan Moore and Madcap Riddick Moss. He says, I'm ready for Theory. And then Paul Heyman comes in, basically cuts the same promo he did with Theory. And Madcap Moss like, I don't give a shit. I'm out of here. It's like, hey, if you take money back, same fucking promo. I'm like, why? I mean, what was the point of Paul being there? Telling Theory not to cash in. I know that. That's okay. And then now telling Riddick Moss the same basic thing? I didn't get it. Blah, blah, blah. So I gave that 2 out of 5 stars. Then we get a video on the maximum male models, or once there was this boy. Ooh. I can't even do his voice, that guy from the Crash Test Dummies. Once there was this boy who turned into an idiot. Oh, something like that. That's pretty much all I gotta say about that. So anyway, the maximum male models, they show them like a big video package with the whole new names for Mace and Mansoor. Now calling them Massey and Mansoir. Fucking garbage that fucking shit is. So they did the tennis collection, I think it was last week. Now, next week, they're doing the beachwear collection. Next up, swimwear. Oh, God forbid we're going to see that shit. If they come out in Speedos, it's going to be sick. And actually, Max Dupree, his sister will be involved. Ooh. Better be looking good and have nice big dingies and wearing a thong bikini. Hey, you wanna go TV 14? You show somebody in an itsy bitsy teeny weeny bikini with big fucking tatas popping out. That'll get ratings. Showing half her ass. Ooh, and chicken parmesan. I'm watching Guy Fieri, so I watch the Food Network religiously. I'm sorry. If you don't like it, too bad. All right, so yeah, we got that next week. That should be fun. That's that. All right, then we get the Madcap Moss. I'm gonna paraphrase for the rest of this video because I want to go to bed pretty soon. So we got Madcap Moss and Theory. Good brawl, nothing great. Madcap Moss gets the win by disqualification as they go outside, and Austin Theory uses the briefcase and hits Madcap in the face with it. Disqualification. Match gave 2.25 out of 5 stars, and that's pretty much it. And then after the match, Austin Theory gets on the mic, promises to cash in at SummerSlam, and then Sami Zayn, you know, the so-called member of the Bloodline, he comes out with his arm in a sling. I forgot how he got hurt. Oh yeah, he got hurt in the ladder match, the Money in the Bank ladder match. That's why I haven't seen him fight in a while, because he broke his arm or something like that, injured his arm. So Sami says that is disrespecting the Bloodline, so he wants an apology right now. Theory's like not impressed about that. And then the Usos come out, scares Theory off, to the point where he goes back to the ringside area and Riddick Moss sends him right into the ring post face first and then throws him over the barricade. And that ends the segment. That's it. What are you going to do? Let me move on. Alright, after that we go to the main event of the evening. Jimmy Uso and Angelo Dawkins again. I don't know why they have singles matches and they just go back and forth. Jimmy versus Angelo, 2 weeks in a row. Montez Ford versus Jimmy Uso. Montez Ford versus Jey Uso. Jey Uso versus Montez Ford. Just ridiculous. The last couple of weeks. But anyway, it was an okay fight. Dawkins hits the anointment or the sky high. 1, 2, 3, gets the win in 7 minutes. Even though Jimmy's shoulder was up, and Sami Zayn's pointed out, Pat McAfee and Michael Cole's like, his shoulder was up, ref. So kind of like a reverse finish of Money in the Bank. So we get that. So they're arguing with Charles Robinson after the match. And then Adam Pearce comes out to announce the guest referee for SummerSlam for the tag team title match, and it is Jeff fucking Jarrett. I was like, of course, it's Nashville. Hey, maybe Dixie Carter will be at SummerSlam this year. Anyway, yeah, so Jeff Jarrett is the special guest referee, and everybody was pissed. People were pissed. I'm people. And then Pat McAfee's spelling out Jeff Jarrett's name like 6,000 times. And then the Usos and the Street Profits have a big, humongous brawl to end the show. And that's pretty much it for that. Why do you put Jeff Jarrett in that situation? Why? I know it's the Nashville connection, because he's from Nashville, or, you know, country music shit. Yeah, let's get Jeff Jarrett. Jeff fucking Jarrett. Ugh. So anyway, that ends fucking Smackdown. And I give Smackdown 3 out of 10 stars. It was just horrific. And that's pretty much it. Kind of like the Yankees. They're horrific. Their fans are even more horrific. There was a fight at the Yankee game. I think it was on the second game of the series. I think it was the second or third game of the series. Stupid fucking idiot Yankee fans fighting with each other. such with each other. Such a classy organization. You don't see Met fans do that. Because we have class. And we have better looking female Met fans than the Yankee fans who look like fucking sluts. They're from the Bronx. And the Bronx is a fucking shithole. That's all I gotta say about that. Alright. So, in Smackdown, like I said, 3 out of 10 stars. Let's go to Rampage this week. And as always, Rampage was from Savannah, GA. And our commentary team, as always, Chris Jericho, the Wizard. The legendary Tony Schiavone, or Baloney, Tony Baloney, and good old JR, barbecue sauce. So we got that. So this is the end of week 1 of Fyter Fest. And I think this was, once again, the better show of the night, as always. Because it's Friday night, you know what that means. Rampage kicks SmackDown's ass. Not in the ratings, of course, but still a better show. So we get that. Alright, so we start off with match number 1. The Beaver Boys, Johnny Hungy, John Silver, and Alex Reynolds of the Dark Order, taking on the House of Black, or the Kings of the, what do they call them? The Kings of the Throne? Something like that. The PWG Tag Team Champions, yeah, they're still the Tag Team Champions, by the way. Malachi Black with Tommy End and Brody King. So, this is the 50th episode of Rampage. So, congratulations to Rampage. 50 episodes already. I didn't even know they were 50. I thought it was more than 50. Because then when Rampage debuted, like, what, last August? So, how did they get to 50 that quick? That makes sense, like 50? It can't be 50. It's been a year. Maybe it is 50. Of course, if you go 52 weeks a year, that's 52. So really, just should really be the 52nd episode. But I'll go with it. 50th episode. Pretty damn good match to start. The Beaver Boys tried for that bevy of moves, or I call it the 7 moves of doom, on Brody, but Brody breaks it up. And then the House of Black beat the fucking shit out of Alex Reynolds, hit Dante's Inferno, 1, 2, 3, bing, bang, boom, good night. And that's pretty much it. So the House of Black get the win. Match gave 3 out of 5 stars. And then afterwards, they're going up the ramp. Malachi's leaving. Brody King's still on the ramp. And he turns around, and Darby Allin attacks Brody from the heavens. He dove off the top of the heel ramp tunnel area. He dives off and beats him up. And starts beating the fucking shit out of Brody. Malachi just looks on like, to Scooby-Doo. And then Sting comes out, and then we all get Tony Baloney going, it's Stink! So him and Malachi Black have an epic stare down. Then they walk away. Then they come back. And they have an epic stare down. So it looks like we're going to get a tag team match playoff, maybe for next week. Sting and Darby Allin against Brody King and Malachi Black with Curia Hart, as always. Looking fucking hot, as always. So look at that. I liked it. I want to see it, too. That's that. Alright, after that, speaking of the House of Black, we got a good friend, Mito. Mito smacks CJ Penny pussy. Yeah! So he makes a video package, basically wondering why his god humiliated him in his last match, which was the All-Atlantic Fatal 4-Way match, which he lost, because Pac won. So he wonders if his god made him cross paths with the House of Black to fight them or to join them. But why would fucking Miro join with them? I know maybe as a replacement to Buddy Matthews or Murphy. Because we don't know where the hell he is. I think he's injured or just... I don't know what's going on with him. I haven't seen him in a while. So maybe he's the replacement for now. I don't know. Kind of makes no sense though, but... I would just have Miro go after the House of Black. That's what I would do, but I don't know. So we'll see what happens with that. So I gave that segment 3 out of 5 stars, and that's it. Alright, match number 2 for the Ring of Honor Unified Championship. We had the man, Mr. Octopus himself, Jonathan Gresham, with Tully Blanchard, well, he came to ringside with Tully Blanchard and the rest of the Tully Blanchard's group, the Gates of Agony, and guess who appeared on TV this time? Brian Cage. So yeah, Brian Cage signing 1 year later on TV. Finally, he appears on TV, but he just stood there on the ramp while, doing the entrance. I think he has fought on Dark and Elevation, but that doesn't count. Because that's YouTube. You haven't seen him on Dynamite in a long time, or on Rampage fight. And you still keep him on the roster. But now he's in Ring of Honor, so I guess it doesn't really count. Even though he's still signed with AEW for another year, but now he's with Tully Blanchard Enterprises, which is part of Ring of Honor. So there you go. So he has a Ring of Honor and AEW contract, technically. So I get that. Pretty damn good match. Matt Sydal was at ringside with Lee Moriarty, is the challenger. Pretty damn good match. Back and forth they went. Lee Moriarty almost won the match with they were jockeying for pinfalls, and then Lee Moriarty with like a counter to a roll up and had him beat, and then Paul Turner was like 1, 2, kicked out at 2.999995. And then Gresham tries to lock in the octopus, and then he kind of fell and still had the move kind of locked in, and is like Lee Moriarty's neck was like about to break, and he tapped out. So Jonathan Gresham gets the win, retains the title. Match was pretty good, 3.25 out of 5 stars. And then after the match, Tony Baloney interviews him. Gresham appreciates Tony, saying he enjoyed his match. I guess the match now or his previous matches. So that's a man who watches a lot of television. So he plans on outperforming and out-wrestling all of our fan favorites like Danielson, stuff like that. So Tully hypes him up a little bit more, calling him the best technical wrestler in the world, excuse me. And then Claudio Castagnoli, Cesaro, comes out, and they have a big epic stare down with Gresham, and then we find out from Excalibur, and from Jim Ross and company, that Jonathan Gresham will defend the Ring of Honor Unified title against Claudio Castagnoli at Death Before Dishonor. I think that's going to be a great match, probably the main event, obviously. As much as I'd love to have Cesaro win that belt finally, I doubt he'll beat Gresham. I doubt it. Because Gresham's held the belt for 8 months. He really hasn't defended it much. Not much. I think he has kind of defended it in Impact. A little bit on television as well. Definitely his promotion, Terminus. Last time he defended it, I think it was at Supercard of Honor, I believe. Now, I think I don't know how many title defenses he's actually had, but he's held the belt for 8 months now. He won it at Final Battle in December. Now, basically 8 months later, he's still a champion, and we'll see if Claudio can finally win that big one. He's been a Ring of Honor, he was a Ring of Honor original, still kind of is, but he hasn't won the Ring of Honor Championship. He's had chances and, came this close. But will he beat Gresham? Probably not. And that's pretty much it for that. I think the person that probably beat Gresham might be Bryan Danielson. We'll see what happens with that. So that's that. All right, there we go backstage with a interesting pop-up promo from the Fallen Angel Christopher Daniels. What is up with his eye? I never understood that. He has like one good eye, and then the other eye is like all fucked up. It looks like he has a bloody eye, or he just has a problem with his eye. I don't know. Somebody let me know about that. Anyway, he gives a warning to Jay Lethal to not talk trash about Samoa Joe anymore. Basically, he promises to slap the taste out of Jay Lethal's mouth if he keeps talking smack about Joe. So maybe we'll see a Fallen Angel Jay Lethal match? Yeah, I'd like to see that. So basically an out of nowhere promo from Christopher Daniels hyping up Joe. And they know each other from Ring of Honor. They definitely know each other from Impact. So it is what it is. So yeah, I'm just like kind of freaked out about that left eye. It's all black, and doesn't look like a contact lens. So I don't know what it is. Maybe it's astigmatism. I don't know what it is. So we'll move on from there. All right, now my computer decides to take a big dump. Actually, we're back. Okay, we go. All right, so I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. All right, match number 3, women's action. We got the Renegade Twins, otherwise known as the AEW version of the Bella Sluts, even though they look way better. They take on Athena and Chris Statlander, and if you blinked, you missed it because it lasted about like 35 seconds, or at least maybe a minute or two. Anyway, Athena and Chris Statlander win as Athena hits one of the Renegade Twins with the Eclipse. Bing, bang, boom, good night. So I give that 2.25 out of 5 stars. And then after the match, we see Layla Gray, who is in the audience with, guess who? My spicy Latin friend of mine from who wrestled in WW, and Angelica Risk. She was there. Yeah, I messaged her on Instagram. I was like, were you at Rampage? I don't think she got back to me yet. I messaged her. I don't know if she saw it, but she'll probably get back to me. By the way, big ups to JC Storm. Love you, girl. Thank you for hitting me back up on Instagram and Facebook. So now she follows me on Facebook. Now she follows me on Instagram. And you thought I can't get wrestlers to follow me. I'm an animal. They love me. The ladies love me. I tell you, all the ladies wrestlers love me. Melina, especially Melina. Melina loves me. Freaking Charlie Caruso loves me. Follows me on Twitter and Instagram. GC Storm follows me on Instagram and Facebook. Melina follows me on Facebook, not Facebook, follows me on Twitter and Instagram. And Angelica Risk follows me on Instagram, of course. Taylor Hendricks follows me and tweets me once in a while on Twitter. Katie Forbes, God, love her, follows me on Twitter. Who else? Julia Hart follows me on Instagram. Who else? What other female wrestlers follow me? Blah, blah, blah. I forget. But it is what it is. So yeah. So nice to see Angelica Risk in the audience. I mean, she does fight a lot in the South, like Georgia. So they were in Georgia, and she was fighting in Georgia, I think, this week or last week. So why not? So great to see Angelica Risk. Love her. I love her. She's my sweetheart. One of my sweethearts. That's great. And we'll move on from there. So anyway, Layla Gray comes in the ring, and Athena and Chris Statlander beat the fucking crap out of her. And then Jade Cargill, that Big Show, and Kiera Hogan, the other half of the baddies, come out and basically beat the crap out of Athena and Chris Statlander, laying them out. And then basically they start yelling at Layla Gray. So there we go. And then after that, Sophie Hathaway approaches Keith. Well, that's the end of that segment. I'm sorry, the end of the match and the segment. So I gave the match 2 out of 5. So it's 47 seconds. And that's that. And then after that, we go to Sophie Hathaway approaching Keith Lee. In the middle of his interview, he wonders what exactly is Matt Sydal going to do for him, as he can do a lot good for. I think it was maybe Lee Moore. I think it was Lee Moriarty. I thought it was Keith Lee. I'm sorry, I get it mixed up. I don't know how I can get him mixed up, because one's fat. Sorry, Keith. And Lee Moriarty. I get them mixed up sometimes. But anyway, so Stokely was trying to help, say, hey, what can Matt Sydal do that I can do for your career? So Matt Sydal's there. He tells Lee Moriarty he's got the opportunity of a lifetime for him, as next week he'll face Dante Martin. Actually, that should be pretty damn good. Good match, but if you wanted a match for a lifetime, why don't you just put him in a match with fucking with the champion and make Moxley? I know Moxley will annihilate him, or Wardlow will annihilate him easily. So, not a big opportunity putting him against another good guy, Dante Martin, but still, would be a good high-flying match, but could do a lot better, in my eyes. Alright, so I give that 3 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we go to the ring with Tony Baloney. He brings out Billy Gunn in the ass, boys! So, Billy Gunn talks about how he loved the Acclaim a lot, more than his own kids. Damn. But a time came when Daddy Ass had to drop the hammer. Sesame, Daddy Ass! Not anymore. So he said, well, it came at a time when I was like, I didn't like the Acclaim anymore, I had to drop the hammer. So then the Acclaim come out, look at the fight. They come out not rapping yet. Billy says, whoa, 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 hold on. I want to scissor you guys again. Not like that, but you know what I mean. For one last thing, he wants to, it's like, let's scissor each other for one last time before we all go our separate ways. So the Acclaim ain't having that. Beat the living crap out of the Gun Club, knocking them all out of the ring. And then Max Caster does a humongous rap, burying Billy Gunn. It was just great. I think what did he say? Talk about his penis and stuff like that. And it's like you just have a small penis or something like that. So get that man some Blue Chew. So yeah, let's talk about that, and then basically calls the Gun Club. He's about to say, "You bunch of mother," and then Anthony Bones had to stop him, and the crowd's like, "Ooh." And basically says, "Hey, Savannah, you want to see the Acclaim that the Gun Club kicks in a match? You know, let me see you say yes, boys." Right? So the crowd's going nuts, like, "Yeah, let's see it." But the Gun Club basically tell him, "Not today, pussies," and that's it. So I gave all that 3.25 out of 5 stars, and move on. All right, then we get Mark Henry. With the pre-match main event promos from Andrade and Private Party. Basically, Private Party's like, we don't care about you, Andrade, blah, blah, blah. And then, basically, Pentagon and the Lucha Brothers, Pentagon, Zero, Miedo, and Rey Fenix, Alex Abrahantes. Basically, Pentagon talks about how Andrade's, like, disrespecting Lucha Libre by, taking his mask the last couple weeks with, his buddy Roosh. And then Rey Fenix talks in Spanish, almost said, "You're a piece of shit." And Alex Abrahantes says, like, "Hey, shut up. Shut up, I say, you can't say that. Just call him a pedo." Basically, you'll call him a pendejo. That's all you had to say, Rey Fenix. You don't have to call him, the actual word for shit in Spanish. Could just said, "You stupid, pendejo, stupido pendejo, pero, yes, get it a little." That's it. So we get to the match. Match was okay to finish the show. We're getting to the end, and Penta with a thrust kick to Mark Quinn. Death Valley Driver on Isaiah Cassidy, followed by Made in Japan, #1. For a near fall. And then Alex Abrahantes and Jose go at it again. Can they just put him in a match? A ridiculous match that nobody would care about. As Pentagon hits a super kick on Andrade. And then Roosh comes down, attacks Pentagon from behind while the ref is distracted. Rey somehow got the tag and gets in the Black Fire Driver. 1, 2, 3. The Lucha Brothers get the win. Match was alright, 3.25 out of 5 stars. Time to match 11 minutes, and basically that was it. So it looks like we're still gonna get the faction, the Los Ingobernables faction, whatever you want to call it, against the Death Triangle, or just the Lucha Brothers. I still think it's gonna be a mask versus hair match coming up between Andrade and Roosh taking on Pentagon and Rey Fenix, and I think Andrade and Roosh will lose and probably get their head shaved. That would be nice for Charlotte Flair, right? But then again, do we really want to see Pentagon and Rey Fenix without the masks? I don't think that would be great. I mean, I have seen Pentagon without the mask and Ray Phoenix. I mean, I have seen it. They look okay without the mask, but, I mean, well, hardcore guys like me, you know, I want to see Pentagon with the mask and the makeup and the face paint, and Ray Phoenix with the mask doing animal, you know, stuff like that. I just can't see them without the masks. I just can't. But probably leading to that. We'll see what happens with that. All right, so that's it for Rampage. So my final rating is 6.5 out of 10 stars, and that's pretty much it. And that's pretty much it for that. All right, so that's the end of my video. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting out of here because I'm tired, and I got to get my weekend plan started. So that's pretty much it. So thank you all for watching. Lauren and Savannah, thank you all for coming in. Savannah, like I said, my condolences go out to you for the passing of Prince Idol and everything. Who, for those of you who still don't know, you're just watching this on the replay. Prince Idol died in his sleep. He had a seizure. So yeah, my good buddy Prince Idol is gone. But I'm dedicating this video to him, and it's not fake. It's actually real. I'm not kidding. But if you want to think it's fake, then you're fake too. That's all I got to say about that. And we'll move on from there. And Lauren, thanks for coming in. Didn't expect you, but thank you for coming in. You know, still healing up from her surgery. She'll be back full time in a couple months. But great to have you as always. You can always pop in whenever you want, Lauren and Savannah, as always. You can always come in whenever you want. That's all I got to say about that. So that's it. Thank you all for watching this video. 6.5 out of 10 stars for a Rampage. 3 out of 10 stars for a horrible Smackdown. But let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below on this channel. We're getting over that, starting the climb up to 1,250 subs, getting near, and hopefully 1,300 by the end of the year. We're at 1,206 right now, so keep it going. Keep the train going. And that's pretty much it. Getting close to 400 on the Peter fucking Gilmore channel. So keep it up. Hopefully we'll get to 400 by maybe next week. But we'll see what happens with that. Even if it's you know, fake as trolls with their fake accounts subbing to my channel because they love me so much. I don't care. It's free view, free sub. But it is what it is. That's that. So yeah. So subscribe to my channels. Follow me on social media. Don't forget to hit that bell to get notified. And share the video all over the internet as well. And that's pretty much it. Alright, everybody. That's it. Thanks for watching. I'm Peter Gilmore signing off. And this one is for the Prince. I bid you adieu. And I'm signing off. Peter Gilmore signing off. Rock on and rock hard like Prince Idol would do with his cocoot. Because that's what he does. That guy was a maniac and he liked to rock out with his cocoot. Alright. Right, Savannah? And that's that. But he's rocking out with his cock out, hanging out with Lemmy and Mike Awesome and, you know, all those guys in that big ring in the sky, in that concert hall in the sky, just rocking out. Gonna be missed, my friend. You're gonna be very, very, very missed. And, it is what it is, and that's that. So, rock on, everybody else, rock on and rock hard with your coke out, or if you're a lady, your tatas and put it out. Doesn't sound right when you say it with Lemmy's voice. But anyway, rock on and rock hard with your coke out. And if you're not down with that, you mindless fucking pricks, we're the prophecy. Me, Nick, still the core. Me, Lauren, Nick, Max Lethal, Alejandro Clasa, fan of YouTube, everybody else, even chasing General Jerry, my good friend Jerry, and King Fair, and everybody else in the prophecy, which is endless, which will never die, and it's still better than you, and you know it, and it's real as can come, and if you think it's fake, then we got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. And that's that. And Lauren with a late comment. says he's cis. She's cis? Who's he cis? Jesus? I don't know. But yeah, okay, crying emoji. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Lauren lost her best friend. I lost one of my best friends as well. I think the prophecy, we a big loss for the prophecy, but we're still gonna rock on and rock hard with our cocks and tatas out and all that other good shit. We're gonna still get new members. We're getting new members almost on the daily. With, you know, Nick just handing out those goddamn contracts, and I just gotta put my sign of approval on it. And I'm gonna get even more members come August the 13th and August the 20th as well. WW and Outlaw Wrestling in Brooklyn. Back-to-back weekends. We're gonna get a lot more people. Do a lot more Prophecy Live videos, so if you're in the Brooklyn area, go see the show. Hey, maybe you'll be on live TV. Not live TV, but, you know, you'll be on a, not live video, but you'll be on a video on YouTube. That may, or, you know, may or may not get 2.4 thousand hits. 2,400, who knows? Could go viral, who knows? You could be a star, and nobody knows you. But it is what it is. So, yeah, we're going to do a lot of live videos in August. With WW, like I said, Allison Kay is going to be at that show with Marty Bell. Marty Bell is going to be facing Jade, the WW Women's Champion. Allison Kay is facing Mr. Darius Carter. That should be fun. Also, Angel Ortiz will be there. Oh, I forgot who he faces. I think Angel Ortiz is facing Joe Ocasio, the WW World Heavyweight Champion. Got that. And the other men and women of Warriors of Wrestling for Hit the Lights 2022 in Brooklyn, August the 13th. And then August the 20th, also in Brooklyn, Outlaw Wrestling. So they have Scotty Too Hottie, I forgot who, one of the Samoans, I forgot his name, Alpha Jr. actually, will be in Brooklyn. That should be very nice. Also, Homicide, I think, will be on that show. And all the men and women of Outlaw Wrestling, that's August the 20th. So, me and Nick will be there as well, I hope. Well, I know Nick will be there at WW. I don't know about, I think he will be there for Outlaw, so. We're going to be, once again, doing live prophecy videos from those two locations. And you will be up on YouTube the same fucking night. So, watch them. As I said, so that'll be on the Peter fucking Gilmore channel. And that's that. And then that'll be it for the summer, mostly. I was thinking about going to see Black Label Society and Anthrax and Hatebreed in Coney Island at the end of August. Kind of maybe going to it. I'm not sure yet. It might be a last minute thing if there's still tickets around. You know, if I have to sit all the way in the freaking back of the freaking place because it's in an amphitheater, so I have to sit all the way in the back when I can't see anything. That's fine. So we got that. And then September comes. I have no idea what I'm doing in September. I have no idea at the moment. Because I don't know if there's going to be any indie shows coming around in September. I know Lamb of God and Killswitch Engage. September the 9th in Coney Island. Also, Seven Dust at the Palladium in New York City. Playing their Animosity album in full. I think with Nonpoint and a couple other bands. I might go to that one. Or just maybe, as much as I want to see Lamb of God and Killswitch on the same fucking show. I might go to that one. I'm thinking about it. And if not, I might go to Seven Dust. But we'll see what happens with that. And then we'll see what else happens in August and September as we finish off the summer. But we'll see what happens with that. Alright, I'm out of here. 3 o'clock in the morning. Go to bed, motherfuckers. And if not in the West Coast, go to bed. Go to bed if you're in the East Coast. On the West Coast, happy Saturday morning to you. And that's pretty much it. So, thank you for watching. Peter Gilmore signing off. Peace out. rock on and rock hard with your cock out if you're not down with that. Fuck you, man. And that's pretty much it. Prince, I love you. Not like that, of course, but you will be missed once again. And that's all I got to say about that. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys next time. I will probably be taking the weekend, the rest of the weekend off, unless something really comes up. I will be with Case on his open forum stream later tomorrow on his channel, starting I think at 2 or 3 o'clock. So I will be there supervising, of course. So gonna be a good show. Maybe I might be live tomorrow night. It depends how I feel and what I gotta talk about. I might just do an open forum tomorrow night for episode 25 of the Shadows Lair. But then again, I might just take the weekend off, like I said, because I got other things to do. And that's it. So thanks for watching. Good night, everybody. Good night to Prince Idol. You're a great man. You will be missed. And that's that. Thanks for watching. Peter Gilmer signing off. Peace. Bitches.